Hi everyone, welcome to Veronika Hug. Today I'll show you how you can do arm warmers for kids. These I did in a pink color, it's also a kid's size, and I did a separate video on an adult size as well, so feel free to check that out if you would like to see how you can do a little bit bigger arm warmer. So these here are a bit different pattern, but still the same project. So for this project, for both of these actually, so the pink ones and the other ones, I have used Woolly Hugs Charity. It's called Charity because 25 cents of each spool go to a charity cause of my choice. And yeah, these are really good for such projects because you can wash them at 40 degrees Celsius and it's 75% wool, 15% polyamide and 10% polylactic, which makes it super comfortable and soft to wear. And yeah, they're also super robust, which makes them washable at 40 degrees. So I definitely recommend trying it out. So I'll be using my short knitting needles and I'm working with 3.5mm needles, but you might want to take a bit bigger size. So it should be tight on there, but without any tension. So just try it out and see which needles work best for you. So it might be a little bit different than what I'm using. And anyway, when you get your needles, we can get started. So I'll start with 28 stitches and I'll use 3 needles this time and the 4th as my working needle. So this time I won't take 4 like I usually would because it's actually gonna go a lot faster this way. So 2 needles will get 10 stitches and the last one will get 8 stitches. Then 5, 10, and the 3rd needle gets 8. There we go. Now let's close the round. So put the needles together so that the bottom stitches are all pointing inwards, so to the center. So this way. That way you know that you don't have any unwanted twists. So we will now be doing 2 knit stitches and then 2 purl stitches, and we will keep repeating that way. So we are doing a simple pattern this time so that you can follow even if you're a beginner or just getting started with knitting. So you can do this in all sizes and I'll do separate videos on those so that you can see how to do all different kinds, although it's just a similar or a little bit bigger or smaller number of stitches. So if you can do one size, you can do pretty much any size. So just make sure to stay tuned. If I haven't posted those already, they're gonna be up in no time. And yeah, I hope you guys are gonna like them. So I did 1 round and 2 knit, 2 purl stitches, and we will do 3 more rows the same way. So let me get my other piece. So 3 rounds with 2 knit stitches, 2 purl stitches, then 4 rounds with just knit stitches, and again 4 rounds 2 knit, 2 purl. Again then 4 with just the knit stitches, and one more time 4 with 2 knit, 2 purl that keep repeating throughout the whole row. And then in the following rounds, we do 2 purl stitches, 2 knit stitches repeated, and 1 more round the same way. So that way we're gonna have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 22 rounds since the beginning. So we do the thumb section now. And for that, I'll do 2 purl stitches and 2 knit stitches, and again 2 purl stitches. And the following knit stitches are gonna start the thumb section. So we are doing a knitwise addition out of the first stitch. So your right needle goes into the bottom loop of the stitch like this, and then we do that knitwise, as well as the actual stitch, also knitwise. And then the following stitch gets a purlwise addition. So we do the first stitch onto our right needle, just a regular knit stitch, and then we take the thread out of the loop below with our left needle this time. So 1 stitch there. And we do that knitwise again. And so on with my 2 knit stitches. I added 2 more. So that's how we start the thumb section. And then we continue with the regular pattern, 2 purls and 2 knit stitches, and we just keep repeating that. So this goes really quick since we don't have that many stitches on our needles. Another round with the regular pattern, and the stitches we added last time we now do knitwise. So the added stitches are going to be knit stitches in this row. So this is the 1 round without additions. So now I'll be changing up my pattern, and then I'll also add new stitches. So I won't be doing 2 purl, 2 knit, but the other way around. So 2 knit and then 2 purl, and another 2 knit stitches. So I'm just moving to the thumb section. And then I come to the actual stitches of the thumb section. So we do another knitwise addition. Then we go to the last stitch in that section with just knit stitches, and we do a purlwise addition. And then we continue with the pattern. And now we do another row without additions. So we do the pattern, and the thumb stitches we do in just knit stitches. So this was the round without additions, and now we again do one round with 2 knits, 2 purls, and this time we will do additions again. Here 1 knitwise addition, and at the end 1 purlwise addition. And then we again finish the row as always, and we do 1 more row without additions. Okay, this row is done, so now comes 1 more without additions. So here we have a total of 28 stitches, so this is for really young kids. For older kids it would be 32, a women's size or even a teen size would be 36, and men's size I did with 40 stitches and it worked. So you can always add 4 at a time and see if it's big enough for you. So I'm again at the beginning of the round. So after 4 rows of the one pattern, we always switch it up. So now we will be doing 2 purls and 2 knits. Till the thumb section, and now here I'm at the last addition step, so I won't do them in knit stitches this time. Instead, I'll do a ribbed pattern because before I cast them off, I want to ensure that they aren't rolling outwards. So by doing a ribbed pattern, I can prevent that from happening. So the first addition is a knitwise addition, just like it was so far, and then I have to do the ribbed stitches. This is also knitwise, then come 2 purl stitches, then 2 knit, and so on. 1 knit stitch, and the last purlwise addition also knitwise. And then we continue with a regular pattern, 2 purls and 2 knits. And now comes one more round where nothing new happens, so just repeat the pattern without any additions. So just 2 purls, 2 knits, this time over the thumb section as well, since we included that in our rib pattern. And this round is done as well, so we can now cast these stitches off, the ones for the thumb. So let me get to there. There we are. So these we do the following way. 2 knitwise we cast off, and then the first one we pull over the second stitch. And then the following we do purlwise, and again we pull it over it. So that's how I do all of them. Change the needle. This one also needs to be in the thumb section, so finish that one and then do the round as you always did so far. Okay, and now we do all the stitches in the upcoming row and we leave the thumb section out. So again, 2 purl stitches, 2 knit stitches, and we do them as they already are. And then you can see that I reduced these by 2 knit stitches. So I started my additions there, and now I have to do an addition knitwise here. On this side, I'll get out of the 1 stitch before, I'll get a stitch and I do it purlwise. And now you can continue with your row, and you can even check to see that you have your 28 stitches again, which is exactly what we wanted now. So I now finished this round, which means that I again have the 28 stitches total. And now again we have a pattern change. So we did the 4 rows here one way, and now I'll start doing 2 knit stitches and then 2 purl stitches repeated in the 4 following rounds. And then I'll show you how you can finish the project. So the thumb section is already finished, and you just need a couple of rounds and then we will finish that. So I'm here at the casting off. I did 6 more rounds after the thumb section, and now I'll cast them off as they come, which means that I'll do knit stitches knitwise and of course the purl stitches purlwise, so just as they come. And I'll always pull the first stitch over the second one. A trick for keeping this loose and without tension is to pull the stitch long when you finish it. So here, pull longer so that you have a bit of room there, or another option is yarn over before the purl stitches and just them, and then just do them as always. So that yarn over also has the same effect. I didn't catch that, let me do that again. Knit stitches we do regularly and the purl stitches we do a bit looser. So this way we have this nice and stretchy. And that's it. I have here my arm warmers in a nice pink and a baby pink shade, also for kids. And yeah, as I said, you can do any size you want. I'll show you in another video how to do an adult women's size, but all in all, the method is gonna be really similar. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot a thumbs up if you did. You can even subscribe to our channel and that way stay updated with everything new that we post. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you in our next project. Have a great day. Bye!